So we are halfway through chapter 2, and we've been practicing making our conversions between fractions, decimals, and percents. So we will be taking a mid-chapter quiz on Wednesday this week. So I found this fun little worksheet called Sweet Conversions to help you practice. It is in Moodle, and you'll log in after you watch my explanation. You're going to log into Moodle, find it in chapter 2. It's called Candy Corn Conversions Worksheet. And once you've found it, you're going to upload it into Notability and save it in Notability, and then do your work and put your answers on the worksheet in Notability. And then I would recommend taking a screenshot of it before you leave it to make sure that you have your answers. Feel free to do your work on a separate sheet of paper and just put your answers into Moodle. That's just fine. But let's go over an example. In the top portion of every candy corn, they want you to write the fraction in simplest form. In the middle, they want you to write decimals. And in the bottom, they want you to write percents. So depending on where the number is inside the candy corn will decide what kind of conversions you do. And remember, we've been talking about how it doesn't matter if you go from fractions to percent to decimal, or if you'd rather go decimal to percent to fraction. It doesn't really matter. You just need to make the right conversions. So use your gold card to help you. So let's take a look at number 1. So we have the fraction 4/5. So I have to change that to decimals and percents. So right away I'm noticing that I can take 4/5 and make it into hundredths really fast, because I know 5 times 20 is 100. So 4 times 20 is 80. Sorry, my stylus isn't working too well for me. So therefore the answer is 4/5 is 80%. So now 80% I can write as a decimal quite easy, or looking at the fraction here in the middle, 80 hundredths. So 0.80, or I could say 0.8. So then looking at number 2, they give me the percent, and I have to work my way to decimal or to fraction in simplest form. So be sure, you might want to do all this work over here, the work on a separate sheet of paper, and then write your answers in here. But make sure that you have that piece of paper with you tomorrow. So maybe use your math notebook, but you'll have to be able to show me the work to get credit for having the work done. So please make sure you complete all the candy corns and all their pieces for tomorrow. At this time, you do not need to watch any Moodle videos or do anything more for Chapter 2, Lesson 5 yet. All right, see you tomorrow. All right, so at this time now, you're going to take your quick quiz on Lesson 2-4. So after you turn in your paper quiz and make sure you're showing me work, and you turn in the privacy folder to the sub, you are not going to do the Moodle portion of the quiz today because I'm not here to record scores. So we're going to skip that part. Instead, you're going to log into Moodle when your quiz is finished, and you're going to open the Candy Corn Conversion Worksheet, which is found in Chapter 2. I want you to open it and save it in Notability. And then after you complete your work, if you haven't done the work on a separate sheet of paper, please make sure you take a screenshot just in case, so it's on your camera roll that I can see your answers. This worksheet then is due tomorrow, and you can work on it for the rest of the class period. See you tomorrow.